From the Ashburn Ice House in Ashburn, Virginia, this is the 2013 ACHA Women's Division II National Semifinals. It's the Penn State Lady Icers taking on the Wisconsin-Stout Blue Devils. Tom Williams here with the call. To my right is Sean Hoppy. We're just about to get underway. As we line up for the face-off, we'll give you the goaltenders in just a minute after the first whistle. And we are underway as it's controlled far side by Abby Cornelius, lifting the far side, only to be intercepted by Tara Sukup. Now it's an intercept. Moving in here is Fritchie. Tries a shot that goes just wide. Far side boards now trying to come out through the line, out to center ice. It's knocked down low by Cornelius. Tried near side, and it's helped along in the zone by Lily Cranston. Coming back here is Tara Sukup. Hits a dasher and comes right back to the line. Kept alive, shot towards the cage. That's knocked down by Sukup once again. Then jumped right back in by Cornelius. In goal for the Wisconsin-Stout Blue Devils, it's a junior from Hibbing, Minnesota, number 1, Katie Collier. 8-4 with a 2.30 goals against average. In goal for the Penn State Lady Icers, a junior from Team Pittsburgh. In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 1, Katie Vaughn. 4-3 with a 1.20 goals against average. As Penn State moves in, backhand try, stick save, rebound loose in front. It's a scramble and then covered up by Collier, and play is stopped. 16 minutes left to go in the first period. We're playing 17-minute periods here at the Division II level.
And in this game, we have a rematch of preliminary round play. Can't say pool play because there were no pools. Penn State took down Wisconsin-Stout 3-1 on day one. Penn State went out to a 3-0 lead after 2 periods to have Wisconsin-Stout come back and score one in the third.
As it comes to the near side, trying to keep it in the zone with Penn State. Lifted up to center ice, though. Nice play there. As moving in here is Lily Cranston. Tries a shot, stick save by Vaughn. Tried to steer into the corner, banked to the far side, kept alive by the Blue Devils. Pass across, intercepted there by Rothman. And here come the Icers. Gains the line, gains the zone. Wrist shot comes in, blocked down, serves as a drop pass. Trying to cut out in front was Fisk. She's forced into the corner. Here are the Blue Devils the other way. Comes to the near side, and here come the Blue Devils. This is Frischi. Cara Frischi, excuse me. Don't want to pronounce that correctly as it's controlled now by Rothman. Rothman will bank it up the near side. Trying to chop it into the zone is Taylor Nyman. But it's controlled by the Blue Devils. Lifting across now, Gibson. Little trouble with it. Could be a break here for the Lions. Shot comes in and it hops over the cage. Good stick save there by Collier on the quick giveaway for Georgia Foulds.
I apologize for that. It was yesterday morning that they faced off. But regardless, Penn State, I guess second time in a little over 24 hours playing Wisconsin-Stout. Penn State and Stout kind of sound the same to me for some reason. But both teams obviously familiar with each other and what they can expect, and we'll see what adjustments they've made in this short turnaround.
Winner of this game will play in the national championship game tomorrow at 1:15 here on the East Rink. Controlled near side by Allie Rothman, former Westchester Quaker. Gets it up ahead down for Canoyer. Passed across into the zone here, Cranston. Dropped off now for Fritchie. Tries a shot off the stick of Vaughn and wide. Blue Devils will keep it alive back to the point now for Schneider. She tries a shot, hops it in the air to the near side. Race for the puck. A couple of players go down. The other one standing was Denis. And it's lifted to the far side. Kept in the zone by Schneider. She'll move with a shot. Stick save and cover by Vaughn. Trying to cut in there was Cranston for the rebound. There was no rebound to have. It's 13:45 to go in the first period. It remains no score. Shots on goal 2-1 in favor of Penn State.
Something else to consider when factoring in who will take away from this game. Both these teams played 2 games yesterday. The way pool play set up, it was 1 game on Thursday, 2 games yesterday, and now semifinals here today. So whichever team has the best legs after playing 2 is they were ever able to recover better. Wisconsin-Stout didn't get out of here. Their game didn't end until around 10:15 last night, and they're right back out of here this afternoon.
Penn State will try to move in, as Herb Brooks would like to say. Legs feed the wolf. So we'll see who actually gets fed here in this semifinal as the Blue Devils control, trying to get back behind, but it's intercepted by Penn State, trying to dump out in front, but it's knocked down by Collier, the netminder. And here comes Stout the other way. Pass out to center ice is knocked down by Tanetti. And the Icers will control. Near side down for Mortak. Mortak leaves it aside. Shouldered off there. Trying to dump back behind the cage, but Stout able to come up with it. Steered around the far side by Westman. Pinching in. Here is Sukup. Sukup dumps it back behind the net. Getting there first is Belanger. Down to the near side, trying to chop out the center ice. Goes to the far side, intercepted there by Sadisco. Tries a shot, didn't get any of it. Triples towards the cage anyway, but Westman able to cleanly pick it up. Westman, one hands it up ahead, past Tanetti. Good pressure here by the Icers. Intercept, pass out in front. That's taken right back. Controlled now by Elia. On her backhand, tries to lift it forward, but it's controlled now by Cornelius. Up to center ice off the stick of Gibson. While the rest of her mates come off for the change. Controlled near side by Devin Fisk. She tries to move up. It's intercepted and cleared the center ice, and this is Ashton Schaefer. Tapped forward, trying to break through is Denis. Knocked off her stick and controlled by Stout. This is Lily Cranston. Cranston gains the line and gains the zone. Cranston cuts across. Cranston tried to throw out in front looking for Messick. But it's off her stick, and here comes Penn State the other way. 2-on-3. Devin Fisk, the freshman, cuts through. Fisk to the near side into the corner, trying to throw it across. Loose in front, but unable to get a shot on was Elia. And here comes Stout the other way. Penalty coming up is going to be against Penn State. Moving far side is Frischi. Frischi into the zone. Frischi takes a shot, just missed the near side post. And it'll be touched up by Elia. And here comes the first power play of the game. And it will go to the Wisconsin-Stout Blue Devils. Heading to the box for Penn State is Elizabeth Denny, the grad student transfer from Brown University. And a good chance here for Wisconsin-Stout to get on the board. 2 for 4 last night on the power play. Face-off is down, one to the near side, comes back to the point, controlled by Conoyer. Rolling to the far side. Here's Schneider. Gets it into the corner, back to Schneider at the point, settles it down, dumps into the corner again, comes up to the dot, takes a shot, blocked down, good kneeling block on the play by Folds. Trying to come right back out in front, back behind the cage. Comes near side for Schaefer. Correction, that is Gibson. Thrown out in front, goes all the way back to the point, Conoyer able to grab it. Comes to the far side for Cranston. Correction, that is Gibson. Gibson trying to cut out in front. Gibson does, takes the shot, and it's deflected wide. And this will be cleared by Penn State. 10:50 left to go in the first period, 1:20 remaining in the power play for the Wisconsin-Stout Blue Devils. Good pressure here. As trying to knock it away was Mortak. Now coming out with a possible 2-on-2. Pass across to the near side for Gibson. Gibson moves in, top of the circle, cuts out in front. Little drop pass for Cranston, tries a shot, and it's blocked by Vaughn. Going down on the play was Sukup. Stout able to control, lifted back to the point, comes near side for Westman. Westman to the far side. Picked up by Cornelius, shot comes in, kick save by Vaughn, and that will be cleared. 42 seconds left to go in the power play. 10:08 remaining in this first period, still no score in the semifinal. Chopped up the far side, corralled by Meister. She'll make her way into the zone, 3-on-3. Meister throws it towards goal, steered away by Vaughn to the near side corner. Trying to lift it back to the point and does for Westman. Westman all the way across far side. Cornelius into the corner. Drive comes in, save, and holding on was Vaughn. Stopping play with 9:47 left to go in the first period.
In their matchup yesterday, Wisconsin-Stout 0 for 4 on the power play against Penn State.
They went 2 for 4 in their other game
last night against Westchester. Not quite sure how they did on the power play in their first game against Delaware. I'm sure if we looked hard enough, we could find those stats for you.
Back to the point, Westman, 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Shot comes in, stopped by Vaughn through traffic, and she'll hold on, stopping play with 9 seconds left to go in the power play. Full change here for Wisconsin-Stout. Leading scorer throughout the regular season, Lily Cranston. Leading scorer for Penn State, Devin Fisk. Comes to the near side, Rothman tries to clear. Kept in the zone by Westman, thrown across to the far side. Moving in Cornelius, he'll chop it into the corner as the power play expires. Catching up with it is Folds, clears it around, kept in, shot comes in, that goes wide into the corner. Coming back straight out of the penalty box is Denis. Kept in by Westman. Bounces into the corner, side of the goal. Cranston spun around there, lifts it back to the point for Westman again. Westman throws it towards Cage, deflected. Glove down in front, trying to get a backhander on, and does. Towards the goal, and he scores! Lily Cranston finds it at the side of the cage. She shoves it home for her third of the playoffs. 9:09 left to go in the first, and it's 1-0 Blue Devils.
Not sure if that was a power play goal. I don't believe so, as the penalty had expired. But Wisconsin-Stout keeping up the pressure that they had in the offensive zone from that power play opportunity, keeping the momentum going, working away in front, and getting the first goal here.
So for Cranston, that is her third of the playoffs, 22nd of the season. Moving in here is Kruger. She'll try a shot, but it's forced into the corner. Shafton with it, gets it back to the point. Controlled by the Blue Devils. Back into the cross by Schneider. Thrown out in front, but late to the party was Belanger. Belanger thrown out in front side of the goal. Steered to the face-off dot, back to the point for Canoyer. Canoyer with a shot, blocked down, and Penn State can move the other way 2-on-2. With some speed here is Mandy Mortuck. Mortuck has a drop to Nyman, instead keeps it to the corner. Now tries to get it to Nyman. Glove down, trying to come out in front, and does. Shot comes in, save, rebound, and trickled wide. Now Penn State with the good response, trying to get something going. Back to the point now for Schaefer. Schaefer with a wrister deflection save. Rebound is covered up by Collier. And play is stopped with 8:21 left to go in the first. It stays a 1-0 Wisconsin-Stout lead.
One thing to think about, scoring the first goal in this tournament. We're 26 games in between ACHA Women's D1 and D2. Team that scores first has been 22-2-2 in these games. So scoring the first goal, very important.
Wisconsin-Stout able to lift it to the line, but kept alive by Rothman. She'll move top of the circle with a shot off the top of the pad of Collier. Didn't get that cleanly, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Slapped out to center ice, where it stops at the red line by Rothman. Dumps it right back into the zone. It is offside, so Wisconsin-Stout will have some time. Bounce to the near side. Trying to move up with it now is Fritchie. Cara Fritchie tries to split the defense. She gets spun away. Still ends up with a puck into the corner. Tried to drop it off there for Cranston. Now goes back behind the cage for Sade. Jacqueline Sade lifted far side. Knocked off a stick. Sade will come right back. Lifted out to center ice where it goes off the leg of Messick. Tried to move on in, but Rothman takes control. Comes near side for Fisk. Fisk one-hands it over, intercepted by Meister. A scrambly play at center ice as Ilya tried to grab it. Spinning around there is Fisk. Going down the play to try to knock it through is Belanger. It's going to be dumped into the Stout zone. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the first period. Controlled now by Messick. He'll dump it in deep and chase down. Coming back is Jacqueline Sade. Fakes the pass behind, moves it up ahead. Now it's controlled by Ilya. Far side Mortuck. She gets cut off. Good stop at the red line by Belanger. She tries to kick it up ahead. Belanger trying to hold up Meister as well, but nothing there, as now it's going to be pinching in Francis. Good job by Wisconsin-Stout, forechecking in layers. Shots on goal, 5-on-5. And it's a 1-0 lead for Wisconsin-Stout. Rothman comes to the far side, corralled by Sadisco. Coming on back here is Schneider. Comes near side for Canoyer. Canoyer for Fritchie. Pass up to center ice, could be a 2-on-2. One-handed ahead by Cranston. She'll chase it down herself, coming back is Schaefer. Spun into the corner now for Fritchie. Surrounded by Nittany Lions, they leave the point open. Shot comes in, blocked out in front on the wrister from Schneider. Thrown out in front again, but steered away by Sukup. Sukup clears it to the far side. If they hurry, it's 2-on-2, but here comes Nyman. Taylor Nyman gains the line, and she'll dump in deep. Come up for the change as Collier will corral it. Trying to get it up to center ice and down is Fritchie. Only got as far as Fisk. Fisk, nice pass across to the near side for Denis. Denis moves in, 3-on-2. Denis with a shot that goes off a leg. Wisconsin-Stout has it back behind the goal. Comes dangerously out in front. This is Ashley Gibson with some speed, but the pass up intended for Messick is too strong. Messick knocks down the clearing attempt. Trying to spin around there is Warren Cardwell. Comes out to center ice, backhanded further. Alex Warren Caldwell trying to grab it. Cleared up to the center line for Elia. Gets it into the zone, but it's cleared away to the near side. Ashley Gibson coming in 2-on-3. Gibson just killing some clock. Throws it towards goal. Steered away by Vaughn. 5 minutes left to go in the first period. Far side now, Elia. Listen to the line. Unable to keep was Westman. She will corral it and dump in deep off a glove. Coming on back here is Tara Sukup. Lifted to the far side. On the forecheck is Meister. Meister thrown out in front. Shot comes in. Trickled towards the net. As unable to get much on it was Cranston. Easily steered away by Sukup. Back to the point. Westman tries to throw out in front. It's knocked away once again by Sukup. Far side, Cornelius. Dumps it back behind the cage. Sukup is there. Under pressure from Cranston. Cranston goes down. Sukup clears to the far side for Elia. Nina Elia gets it up to the line. Kept alive by Westman. Second try comes up to center ice. Nice spin move by Fisk to come out. But she's coming in 1-on-4. Trying to split the defense. Forced into the corner, but still has control. Circles around. Knocked off her stick, and here come the Blue Devils. 2-on-2, now a 1-on-2. This is Cornelius. 1-on-3. As the rest of her mates have come up for the change. Throws it towards the cage, but easily skated away by Folds. Far side now for Sadisco. Into the zone, 2-on-3. Sadisco with some speed. Into the corner. Sadisco being knifed off by Fritchie. Comes around to the near side. Fritchie gets there first. Correction, that was Canoyer. Come back behind the cage for Cornelius with 3:45 to go in the first period. 1-0 here for Wisconsin-Stout. And it comes out to center ice and down. Trying to power her way through is Fritchie. Penalty coming up. It's going to be against Penn State. Going to the box, I believe, will be Allie Rothman. She does touch. I could be wrong. 3:34 left to go in the first period.
Not what Penn State wants to be doing, as Wisconsin-Stout already with good power play, movement of the puck, good chances, and it led to a goal. Here in the first period in the 1-0 lead for the Blue Devils, and now Penn State finds themselves shorthanded again. You can't go down 2-0 going into this first intermission, as would be the case if they give up a goal here.
So it's Mary Kate Tanetti going to the box in a power play for Wisconsin-Stout, their second of the game. Around to the far side, controlled now by Fisk. Comes out to center ice with it 1-on-4, see if she can get something going. We've seen some good puck movement from her and good speed. Dumps it back behind the cage. The only one there is Sage Paletta. Paletta under pressure from Fisk. Blue Devils need to try to find some room. Instead, they dump out the center ice where it's controlled by Schaefer. Schaefer off the boards to the near side. Grabbed by Canoyer. Lexi Canoyer out of South St. Paul, Minnesota, gets it up near side for Belanger. Up for Gibson, into the zone. Gibson, sharp angle, goes back behind the cage. Far side corner, now they can settle it down back to the point for Schneider. Has to reach out and grab it. Schneider up ahead for Gibson. Gibson turns to the forehand, top of the circle, throws it across the near side for Canoyer. Canoyer settles to her forehand. 1:05 left to go in the power play. Intercept by Schaefer, cleared to the line and out to center ice. Rolling puck coming back. This is Collier leaving it aside for Schneider. Schneider under pressure, knocked off. Good forecheck by Mortak. But Frischi comes up with it, trying to avoid Mortak. Mortak goes down, now a 2-on-2. Comes across, shot comes in, and it goes well wide by Ashley Gibson. She couldn't quite get a good wood on it, as here comes Frischi. Back to the point. Cornelius for Frischi in the corner. 33 seconds left to go in the power play. Back to Cornelius, top of the circle, tries a shot, kick save, and then deflected wide by Rothman. Dumped back behind to the corner for Fritchie. Cara Fritchie with it. Settles it down, slowing things down. Trying to come out in front, deflected into the crease area, comes over for Fritchie, knocked off her stick. Settled down again, shot comes in. Oh, a stop by Vaughn as it goes off her stick. As it's cleared down once again by Penn State. That should just about do it for the power play. Behind the net, this is Abby Cornelius out of Golden Valley, Minnesota. Backhands up to center ice, spinning the control is Cranston. Nice pass forward for Gibson. Gibson with a drive off the blocker of Vaughn. Power play has expired. Wisconsin-Stout now 1 for 2 on the man advantage. They lead 1-0 with a 1:20 left to go in the first period. Coming out of the zone, trying to pass up ahead. That was Sukup. It's offsides. So Stout has some time to try to clear. Banked up to center ice here, looking for Belanger. It's controlled now by Francis. Francis cuts wide. Francis tries a shot, deflected high and out of play with 59.2 seconds left to go in the first period.
Good work by Wisconsin on that second power play opportunity of the game. After that, we did get some stats for you. Now they are 3 for 12 in the tournament on the power play, including today's game. But Wisconsin-Stout, good offensive movement, a couple good saves there by Vaughn, and Penn State keeps us a 1-0 game, and hopefully so into the end of the first period here.
Here comes Elizabeth Denny coming in 1-on-2, now 2-on-2 with a shot, kick, save, rebound is squirted away to Boulanger, who clears the center ice. 38 seconds left to go in the period. And it's deflected out of play. Having a duck on the bench was Ilya. 35.2 seconds remaining in the first period. Coming up at the end of the second, we'll announce the ACHA Women's Division II All-America teams, along with a couple extra special awards and the Player of the Year. So it's coming up at the end of the second period of this game.
So stay tuned.
Oh, absolutely. As it's dumped in deep. 30 seconds left. Come back behind the cage. Cranston looking for cutters. Cranston dumps to the near side. Thrown out in front. Shot comes in. Fought off by the netminder. Comes back to the point. 20 seconds left. Left hand in front. Shot goes wide. This time by Fritchie. Fritchie bodies up. Backhand try. Comes out in front again. Great pressure here by Stout. Turnaround try again. Kick, save, and unable to get the rebound was Cranston. 8 seconds left to go. Penn State desperate to get into the locker room. They pin it to the corner. Coming over the grab it is Fritchie. They're still digging at it in the corner, and that will do it for the first period. After one, it's 1-0 in favor of the Wisconsin-Stout Blue Devils, and they lead in shots 10-6. We'll come back in a few minutes with the start of the second period. You're watching the 2013 ACHA Women's Division II National Semifinals on FastHockey.com.